Hi, Adiash73 here with part 11 of the Crash Time walkthrough. We're still on Undercover, Case 5. This time we're missions 7 to 9. This is mission 7 that's playing now, and this is one of the most frustrating missions in the game. It took me many retries to get this spot on. You're going to need to hit everything perfectly. So this first jump, that needs to be perfect. So that's okay, that's easy enough. Checkpoint, fine, okay, keep going. Now you come into another section where you've got some jumps, and again you need to get perfect on both of them. That's hard, that is tricky. Made it look a bit easier than it really is. You might go all over the place, and this one is equally frustrating. Just managed to get it perfect. So that section, if you can do that section perfectly, that's fantastic, because that's what you're going to need to do. And then this section isn't always that easy either. It's hard getting the power on, and you need just the right power to clear that jump. It's only just made it. Quite a few times you'll end up coming short, and that's, you know, not going to cut it. And then this section, just wait for the train and then boost. You do need to use boost, otherwise you're going to get caught out by a second train that comes along. Just take it steady on this section. And again up here you want to get through the checkpoint, but then wait. Just wait for that train ahead to pass, because you do need to hit the perfect on this jump as well. It's only a little one, so it's nice and easy, especially compared to the ones previous to that. So now it's just a case of getting through to the end. No real dramas on this last section, but it's the first part of this mission that's frustrating. As I say, it took me many attempts to get it spot on. So don't lose heart, don't lose faith if it takes you a good few tries to get it done perfectly. So I overshoot that corner, but not to worry, I've still got loads of time in the bag, and as soon as you're in the red, that's it, mission over. So here we are, we're into mission 8. This is the penultimate mission, and this one's can be a little bit frustrating. Not as bad as the previous mission, but it can still catch you out. Again, it's a follow type mission, so you've got to catch up to the vehicle. And he is in a quick vehicle, and you don't have any boost, so you do need to make sure you're on it. If you have a major accident or you get really held up, probably better off just restarting straight away, because he will pull out a lead very quickly. I've said it in all of the portions of the walkthrough so far, but if you don't need to watch this particular part of the walkthrough, you're okay with this mission. If you look in the descriptions, you will see quick jumps, and on there you can just click the relevant time, and that will skip you forward to the final mission in this part of the walkthrough. Just a bit steady over that little bit there. Don't want to go too fast and lose it.
HQ, this is Cobra 11. Pursuing suspects, probably the car thieves.
So it's like a mini break, that little section. The mission continues, but you just pull over to the side. That's a pain when that happens. It might well happen to you. All depends where the AI cars are. So as you can see, I'm struggling now. Got too far behind, but able to catch up and keep on it. But I will say that when I was playing this the first couple of times, got caught by those cars, and it did mean a retry. Now don't get distracted by the blue car behind the one with the green arrow on it. You can get past him, you can knock him, that's not a problem. So you can see that the vehicles you're following, again, it's the same vehicle. They do get up to quite a speed quite quickly, so you just need to be relatively tidy.
Cobra 11 to base. Confirmed suspects are breaking into vehicles. Request backup to engage.
So another vehicle joins the hunt. Again, ignore this new yellow vehicle. You're still focusing on the one with the green arrow. Again, a tunnel section, so just be a little bit careful. So we're coming up to the end of the mission now. I'm not letting myself be distracted by the blue or the yellow vehicles. They do tend to get in the way, so as you can see throughout that mission I just let them have a little bit of distance ahead of me rather than sort of getting in my way and knocking me out. Very close to the end now. As soon as we get in front of this building, that's it, it's mission over. Mission 9 is the final mission in Case 5. Undercover, and what you might find is that this mission does take a couple of attempts. It took me 2 or 3 retries until I was able to capture this footage which shows me getting through it successfully. This little first section here, you can often get caught out there, and again this is just a straight follow mission. No need to worry about damaging him, no need to try and destroy his vehicle. All you want to do is follow him. Now that's where I made some mistakes early on, is that I focused on trying to damage him, and you know, that was all I was focused on. But no, don't need to worry about that. It's just a case of follow the vehicle. You can even get ahead of him, that's not a problem. Just got to get to the destination. So you can see here I'm trying to inflict damage on him, but there's no point. Have to wait for him. I got a bit too far ahead, but I knew I was going to be taking that right. So as you come up to this section, just make sure you take it steady. You want to make sure you get a nice entry into the pipes and the sewer system. If you go too fast, it's quite easy to sort of not make it nicely into the large opening. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but it is true. And also going down that first section of tube, you can also be a bit over speed, end up rolling the car. It's not, you know, not the easiest thing to do. So throughout this section, in this underground pipework sewer area, what I would say is don't be right on his tail, because there are a few tight turns that he'll make. Give him a little bit of room so you can see what's going to happen. Just look for his brakes, and that should let you judge, although he will pull a couple of sly manoeuvres. Here for example, he'll brake for no real reason, but don't worry about that. Just try and follow him quite closely, but be prepared to hit the brakes and take some quite sharp turns. That one we've just gone past, that caught me out a couple of times, and if you know, the maximum distance you're allowed is not very much, so if you take that corner badly and get wedged up, he'll be gone, and that's it, it's a restart. So we're nearing the end of this mission now. Here we are, just come up that final slope and you pop out into their base, and that is it, the mission over. As you can see, free for 60G, the achievement pictures are shown, then we have the little screen at the end that shows the little badge, and the case is wrapped up. As always, I hope you found this part of the walkthrough useful. By all means, check out my channel for the other parts of the walkthrough, video solutions, vlogs and a great deal more. As always, thanks for watching and listening, take care and bye bye.